You spent many Sundays tailgating and proudly waving the Mr. Nicely season flag on the grounds of the Oakland Coliseum in
Yes, sir.
support of the Raiders. How are you feeling about the Raiders these days?
Oh, why you do this to me? I'm not feeling too good about the Raiders right now, and everybody knows why. But having a number one draft pick, having a new young coach, someone with that has an offensive mindset, young, uh, I think we have a bright future. We definitely have to win in this draft. The quarterback that we are going to draft first needs to show up and be our quarterback of the future. With that said, I'm disappointed that they moved from Oakland to Vegas. I've been out to several games in Vegas. The stadium is beautiful. I love it. The tailgates are nothing like we did here in Oakland. I definitely missed that part. I was able to use that, to start my catering company. My catering company started from tailgating at the Oakland Colesium, so definitely missed that. But I think our future is bright, and it's going to start with that number one draft pick, drafting that quarterback, and he being our franchise quarterback.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for Raiders fans. I mean, I'm not a Raiders fan. I'm a Niners fan. We lost two. We ain't in it this year, so if you ain't in it, you ain't in it in the end. But I feel bad for Raiders fans. Most Raiders fans are also Oakland A's fans, so I feel bad for that because they both left and went to Vegas, and the Raiders did it twice to y'all. You know what I mean? And so I feel bad for that front. But when you talk about you starting your business on the grounds of the Coliseum, um, that like to me the organic nature of starting something just from doing something you love to me is inspiring and powerful. Chuck liked to grill, liked to cook, so he was grilling, and then people wanted to eat and wanted like the taste,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, he waving a. Y'all see, I'll put an image up here, where he got the Mr. Nicely seasoned flag waving in the parking lot of the Raiders games. But I think that's unfortunate that the Raiders have done that. But let me ask you this: when you talk about putting together the team for the future, do you think Fernando Mendoza should be the quarterback that they draft?
I think he should be the quarterback that we draft.
Yeah, I think he's a solid kid. He got a good head on his shoulder. He seems like he's very dedicated and committed to working hard, to being the ultimate teammate, the ultimate leader. He definitely gonna be what you need in front of the camera. He's gonna say the right things. He's always gonna keep it PC, and maybe that's something that the Raiders need for an image. To improve their image, especially with Tom Brady being their owner. He kind of reminds me of the same kind of polish Tom Brady has.
Yeah, and he's a tough guy. I watched his games in college. He's a tough guy. We're going to need that toughness at the quarterback position, especially while we work on rebuilding our offensive line, because we definitely need some offensive line help.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders got a lot of picks this year too, so that should be a good thing. So,
And,
man,
and
go ahead.
90 million up under the salary cap, so we got some money to spend too.
Do you like the new coach, Clint
Yeah,
Kubiak?
Kubiak, yeah, I think he's going to do some good things for us. Young coach, offensive minded, going to have his own quarterback, brand new quarterback coming in, number one pick. Just got to build around him. We got some good pieces in Brock Bowers and Genty. Just got to get that O line together, get a number one receiver, and make sure our defense is on point.
Man, I bet you hope that Jerry Jones don't pay Pickens because
Eh, Yeah,
if
good choice.
Pickens
But
end up in a silver and black, man,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with those pieces what you just mentioned,
hmm
and a quarterback like Mendoza, and a new strong offensive minded head coach. That
Yeah,
might be something to watch. You know what I mean? I'm not a Raiders fan, but I'll watch that for sure.
I'm looking forward to it.